Sir, this is Dr. Charishma here.
My name is Dr. Yash. I am starting at a FY2 post in Lancaster Hospital.
My name is Dr. Vijay Lakshmi.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tanvi. I have recently got my GMC registration.
I'm a person who do background work more than approaching the first instance. I have searched 4 or 5 places in Bangalore and maybe throughout India where they are helping for PLAB. Some of the people doesn't know what PLAB is. Some of the people doesn't know how the system works. It has got that the thing that they should be helpful for the people, and they are focused. Definitely, it will be the one of the best branch in India in future is what I think. And for me, money, of course, yes, but the amount of time you save, for example, if a person goes to IELTS and wastes a lot of time, maybe 6 months to 1 year, rather than going to OET and getting your OET clear first, and you're saving 6 months to 1 year, definitely that matters a lot. Some amount, if you are spending going to the GooCampus, definitely is not a thing which you have to think of. And definitely she is, especially Ashwini, she is very, very, very helpful. And she has been, I can say at night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I have had some doubts. I have happened to call her. She has answered my calls. I'm very thankful to her.
Honestly, so when I started the PLAB journey, when I decided to go to the UK, I didn't know so much about it. And then one day I came across the GooCampus on Google or something, and I attended that 2-day class that you had in Bangalore. So since then, I got so much information. So all the throughout the journey until now, from my IELTS, you have provided me so much of with so much information. And also the main thing is, as Dr. Abdul mentioned, the time. So you have saved so much of time. Let's say, I mean, I have so many friends who gave IELTS in September and PLAB 1 in September 2020 and didn't get the PLAB 2 slot yet. They're still waiting for that due to the delay and the pandemic. So that has helped me a lot, to be honest, and I'm really grateful for helping me throughout this. And even apart from that, even for my portfolio, I didn't have so much awareness about the research and the audit or anything. So only after reaching you people that I got to know something or the other about these things. And I also, you have given me the research program and the integrity programs and all that. So that's really helpful, and that would add so much to my portfolio than before. And I'm really grateful for that.
I'm very grateful to GooCampus because it's been PLAB is a very difficult journey, and you need help definitely, especially during the more difficult stages like PLAB 2. My PLAB journey was since November 2020. I've answered PLAB 1, and it's been a very during COVID pandemic also. There were multiple intricacies and problems, but GooCampus has helped sort everything of that. I'm very thankful to Miss Ashwini. So I'm very grateful, especially also for the BAPIO and the GooCampus tie-up that has got this job for us, the FY2 job, within a record period of less than a month after my GMC registration. We got the job offer. So I'm extremely grateful. Like Dr. Abdul, Dr. Charishma mentioned, the time is money and time is everything. So yeah, it's extremely grateful to everyone in GooCampus. Yes,
And it's all thanks to GooCampus who helped me all along the way. So GooCampus has been a very important part of my PLAB journey. So I came across GooCampus when I saw a video of Ashwini ma'am on YouTube, and that is how I contacted GooCampus, and that is how it led to the present day that I have my registration today. So it has been a very GooCampus has been very helpful and a very important part of my journey. So it took care of all the formalities, the documents, the visa process, everything which was required, the accommodation, the clinical attachment, everything was taken care of by GooCampus. And it made my PLAB journey much more smoother, and I could concentrate on what I needed to concentrate on. And it has been much beneficial that I joined GooCampus. Rather, I would have been still struggling with my PLAB journey. So thank you to everyone in GooCampus.
So honestly, I want to tell a lot about GoCampus because I didn't have any guidance like to, how to go to UK, how to start PLAB journey. I was completely doing online research and everything. And one day, one of my friend has suggested me this GoCampus, and I did a research. I asked one of my cousins to find out GoCampus, and he said that it was one of the best institutions in Bangalore, especially for NEET and for doctors need PG and everything. So I went forward, and that was the best decision of my life because I did give IELTS and I was not successful. And then I gave OET because of Ashwini, and she told me to do OET, and I got it in the first chance. And yeah, PLAB one was also done. I mean, with the help, I could come clear PLAB one and PLAB two again because of the COVID and everything. The dates were not available for many people, but I got a date for PLAB two as well. And one thing I wanted to talk about more is my registration. My registration was one of the most difficult thing, and I was having a lot of problems. But because of GoCampus, because of Ashwini and because of I think Vipin was the one who assured me that everything is fine. I don't have to worry about it. And then Chandan and Riha, everybody to mention. And I got my registration. It was one of the most difficult process I've gone through till now. And yeah, I got it because of GoCampus. I'm telling you that. And yeah, and also job. And as soon as I got my registration, after 2 weeks I got my job offer as well. So that's like one of the best things which can happen to anyone who's going through a PLAB journey. So I don't know how to thank much, and I am recommending GoCampus to so many people.
Thank you so
And
much.
yeah, I started that already, so thank you so much, and I'm very
Great.
very grateful to it. Thank you,
Great.
thank you so
Well, I started with my IELTS in 2019 June, and then I had to wait a long time to get my PLAB 1 slot because that time I was not associated with GoCampus, so I had to take that time to take my PLAB 1 slot. So I got my PLAB 1 slot in November of 2020, and then after that I cleared my PLAB 1, and then I got my PLAB 2 slot in November of 2021. And after that, I got my GMC register. After I passed my PLAB 2, I got my GMC registration in about a month after my results. And I got my first NHS job after about within 2 months of getting my registration. So that has been my timeline. That is how I have been so far.
So my PLAB 2 results came on December 8th, but more important than PLAB 2 results, it's the GMC registration, which actually kickstarts that process of job finding. Without GMC registration, it would have been, that's the focal point of the job hunt. So after my GMC registration, it was like astoundingly, I think around 2 weeks, less than 3 weeks, around 2 weeks, after which GoCampus managed the FY2 job for me. That's very very thankful to them, because there are people waiting for 6 to 8 months to get an FY2 job sort of. So extremely thankful.
To be honest, I have so many instances, and at every single step I every time I turn to you guys, I used to message Ashwini ma'am, or so every time I needed something, I used to text you guys, so that you responded, and again you responded immediately with a solution. Let it be for the attachment, for the registration, for PLAB 1 booking and everything. So even if that slot is feasible or not, even for the advice that I should take the slot or not, even for that I was turning to you guys. And let alone the job you have provided, that was also it was organized and it was really good. And let's say the PLAB 2 journey, finding an accommodation there in Oldham and the academy, it's really difficult when you're doing it on your own. So you've helped me throughout this, and even for the visa process, one has to bang their head to properly set their documents. So in that, it's really helpful. So I was honestly, in the whole paperwork, I had been very stress free, and you have taken all the burden, all you guys. So I'm really grateful for you people for that.
Yeah, that's what I already mentioned that. I see for everybody who's coming to UK, especially with no help. Like if there's somebody in the NHS or somebody to guide you, then that's fine. I mean, but still, I like how Sharishma said, getting an accommodation for PLAB 2 and getting a date and all this. So I would highly suggest it for all the juniors who are coming. As like how Dr. Abdul said, just spending a little bit of money can actually get you a long way, because this is not an easy journey. You need a lot of guidance in each and every step. So I would highly recommend, and it was all up to my expectations, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm so successful at this moment, because of GoCampus.
Advice for those people who are actually in their PLAB journey right now would be that you can definitely relax and concentrate on what you have to study, because GoCampus is there to take care of the rest of the things. So you can just try to maybe whatever material that GoCampus gives you, try to study just that. I don't think anything more is required apart from that. Like the PLAB 2 Academy itself is very good. So even like just reading their books and going through their classes is much enough to get through and pass the exam. So just be stress free. Try to take one step at a time and see whether, and you definitely be successful in your PLAB 1 and PLAB 2 exams, given the standards of education that GoCampus is providing. So it will be just relax and just take it at a time. Yeah.
My advice would be also similar. Concentrate on the PLAB journey, as in the preparation for the PLAB, because everything else is PLAB. Passing PLAB right now, you have only one shot, I guess. It's better to do it in one shot because of the dates issue. So concentrate on the study aspect of it, because GoCampus is managing everything else regarding that, and try to pass it in the first attempt. Yeah.
Yeah, my advice would be similar to just try to focus on the PLAB, finishing the PLAB 1 and PLAB 2, and then you'll naturally get the GMC registration and the job. It's not necessarily that you have a great, extreme portfolio to get your first job. Once you get into the first job, you'll naturally get accustomed to the system, and you'll have all the audits and research, whatever is required, all the competencies you needed for the job, for the training. But before that, for PLAB 1, just make sure you stick to your schedule, and just make sure you manage your time for the exam. And for PLAB 2, I only had 1 month for my exam. But many of the others had the same month, same time, but they all cleared the exam, because it's just a matter of like how you perform in the exam. So just know what I mean, just know you how to do the IPS there, because that's the one thing that you would need, which is different from Indian practice. And and usually the mistake what I did was, everyone kept telling me that you could cover all the you don't have to finish the case to get to pass it and all that. So the mistake where what went wrong with me was, I didn't do the management part while I was trying to focus on IPS and the history. This is for the those who wants to do the PLAB too, because this is a very important thing. Yeah, so just make sure you cover all the three components when you're doing the station in the exam, and you'll be fine. Just stick to the notes and stick to the proper IPS and practice well, and you'll be fine to clear the exams.
Yeah, so same like how everybody said, focus on your studies, because GoCampus will take care of the rest. And yeah, so yeah, that's what. So focus on the studies and don't waste time. So you will get through eventually. Yeah.